Hola, so in today's episode, I want to highlight a successful real estate investment with my friends Meri and Tim, who back in 2022, they invested in a pre-construction condo. And today we are celebrating their delivery of the deed. They actually took possession today of their official deed. And I'm going to introduce you to them, and they will give you their insights, their experience investing in real estate here in Puerto Vallarta and in Riviera Nayarit, and especially because there have been a lot of stories that haven't been so successful, and that's unfortunate. But today I want to highlight how proud I am of Meri and Tim to make this bold move back in 2022. And today, after they receive their deed, we're gonna give them a special gift for them to celebrate, not knowing that today they also celebrate their 28th wedding anniversary. So it's a very special day today. Join me and meet Meri and Tim, who are here, look, holding the deed. Yay! So we just picked up the deed today, and this is a gift for you for your adventure with me and for celebrating your wedding anniversary, 28 years here in Riviera Nayarit and celebrating the deed. How do you feel?
Thank you, Cristina. I feel absolutely amazing. Amazing that it finally came through with the deed. It wasn't that long of a journey. A lot of unknowns that you would think you've done all the research, but having a real estate professional such as Cristina, that it has absolutely been a pleasure to work with her, and she's made things easy for us. Any questions, any hurdles that were in the way, she was always there for us from start to finish. And I highly recommend finding a real estate professional such as her through Coldwell Bankers. And
I agree. Cristina was there from the beginning, from helping me set up my Wise account, walking me through how to transfer our first deposit into our new build. She was with us every single month as we made those payments, encouraging us on the way. She would often drive by and send us updates and pictures of where they were in construction. Any question we ever had, she was always there, very helpful to answer and guide us. Helped us, find someone to work through temporary residency, bank recommendations. Everything she's done has just made this process so easy and seamless, and we couldn't be happier.
Yay! Okay, you can tell now that they are my friends, right? And enough about me. I really want them to tell us their story, because this is very exciting to me, because I'm Mexican and it was easy for me to transition from Chicago here. I speak the language, but Meri and Tim don't have family here. They speak a little Spanish, yes, but it's always I'm very proud of people who decide to make Mexico, especially Puerto Vallarta and Riviera Nayarit, their home. And let's go back to the beginning of how we started in this journey.
well, how we started in this journey, we came from Michigan a long time ago, and we moved to Arizona. We made our way down to Mexico, Puerto Vallarta area, and fell in love with it. And there's just something about this area that's magical, and that's what really drew us to want to continue our future here as we start moving into retirement years. And Christine helped us with that dream, and it's after 28 years today is our anniversary. We are very happy with the decisions that we made, and we hope to make Mexico more home and immerse ourselves in the culture and travel and see more of this area.
Yeah, I would say my best advice for everyone is just to, do your research, come down, explore, find out what areas you like. Tap into YouTube when you're at home to keep you engaged and what's going on, and utilize your resources. Everyone here is so willing to help out and answer questions. I would say for me the biggest thing to learn was pace of time is definitely different down here than back in America, which is something now I have greatly appreciated. It took me a while, initially with thinking you're going to get an instant response on things sometimes. It might be a day or two, but you know, I think that's a good thing. It's nice that everybody's just not hooked to the hip and not experiencing life and having adventure. So I think that's one of the most important things. Also, you know, that you don't just dive into a conversation, that you do have the complimentary beginnings to everything with, you know, how are you, good day, it's good to see you, and then you move on about whatever your business needs would be. So it's a great pace of life, and just very relaxing and calm.
Yes. Yes. And we've learned a lot of processes through, you know, to get to this point. And we just had that conversation before, you know, how do you know what you're gonna get when you invest in pre-construction? Because they invested in a property in Bucerias, just steps away from the beach. How long takes you to the beach?
1 minute and 45 seconds.
Toes in the sand.
You can walk to the beach where they live without shoes.
Yes,
That's how close
Yep.
it is.
Yep.
And you know, I think the only drawback we have when we invest in real estate here is we wish we had done it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
However, they got a really good deal.
We did.
When they see the prices in the area and complexes next to theirs, they are laughing because they know how much the property has gone up in value.
Yes.
And we are seeing it now. So that's one great thing, that if you are hesitating for any reason, consider that. Consider that the sooner you can get your investment in,
Yep.
the sooner you see your return on investment.
Yep.
Yes?
Best time to invest is yesterday. The second best time is today. So I encourage everyone not to wait. If this is your dream, to move forward with it as soon as possible, because it really has turned out to be a dream come true for us.
Absolutely.
I'm very proud of Meri and Tim, because ever since their initial investment, you know, from signing the contract to learning all the different processes here, it's invested in real estate is very similar to US. However, there are some differences, and they went through every single system with no hesitation. They moved forward, and in 2022 they got in, and in 2023 you
Got the keys?
got the keys, possession of the property. In 2024 closed,
Closed, yep.
and now in 2025
And
We got
here we are.
It's official.
and on their wedding anniversary.
Yeah,
Yay!
it's official.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for your trust, your friendship. It means a lot to me. And we are going to open this bottle of champagne. We're gonna celebrate, and more videos will come about what's next after you invest in real estate. There are a lot of pieces, like opening a bank account,
Yep.
Yes.
changing your utility names
Yep.
Yep.
in your name.
Yep.
And I'm very proud of them, because I wanted to help them go to the CFE or electricity company, and they were ahead of me. They said, we're already here, it was easy. They did it all themselves, and now they're rented the property.
Yes.
It's making return on investment already, which
Yes.
is incredible. That we'd like to spend more time in our property, but it
it's
has been being rented.
They furnished their place, and I really appreciate you for adapting so easily to this new lifestyle. It is different, it's a little more laid back, and but I think in the end this is exactly what we were hoping for.
Absolutely.
We wanted to celebrate on a day like this. I think that's everyone's dream when you invest in real estate, and here we are. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Perfect.
And now that you are renting your beautiful property, we have before pre-construction pictures and videos, and after, now that it's been nicely furnished with beautiful appliances. And we would like to, if you would like to see this property, they have steps away from Bucerias Beach, beautiful sandy clean beach. Let us know in the comments, because we can do an additional video tour, and perhaps you can rent their property, seeing that they're really great hosts. And tell us more about
Yeah.
your rental.
Yeah, the property is, like I said, steps away from the beach. It's very affordable, priced right for anybody who wants to come down for a very affordable vacation, and great restaurants in the area, great people in the area.
Beautiful rooftop pool.
Yes,
Yep.
that's the yes, right in front of Los Amores Plaza.
See, yes.
It's just a great place to come and unwind. Immediately when you hit the ground here in the PV area, you will feel the stress roll off of you and reset, and you're ready to go back to wherever you came from and at a totally resetted lifestyle.
Yep. Come and see. We invite you to come in and visit the rental property if you're interested to rent, and see what they found back in 2022 for less than 130,000 US. Just steps away from the beach, and why they are so happy and why we are so thrilled of such a great location for the rental property. Woo!
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah, ready? Felicidades! Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Don't pour so high. There you go. Cheers!
Cheers! Salud!
Salud! Salud!
Yay!